Now back to the action with Jason.
Don Romeo joins us now.
Hello.
The top part of his head though, so I'm just going to fix this. Look at that.
Yeah, I don't want to go prematurely bald.
There we go.
I would rock the skullet though. I would dye it pink. I would not go into denial.
A skullet?
A skullet.
Is it? It's like so
Bill
bald.
Bailey, bald there and then keep the mullet. So it's a
Yeah, go
skullet.
for it.
Yeah, I like.
Pink like Brian Eno in that Roxy Music clip, you know.
No, don't.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
One day you'll see it and go, Dom, no.
Okay. So Dom, you're here for someone else's show.
I am indeed.
Is it your show? Do you feel ownership over it or not?
I just hitched my cart to someone else's star. Oh yeah, let me tell you. I don't know if you know this. Last year I did a show in Melbourne with a pommy backpacker called Julia Clark. Gorgeous woman, very talented. This year I'm involved with a show with an up-and-coming Adelaide comic called Julia Clark.
Right.
Different Julia Clark, but every year I have to find a gorgeous Julia Clark to work with.
Because you can use your flyers from the year before.
Yeah, add an E, because they spell it differently.
Oh, right, okay.
But this Julia Clark, I can't remember if I found a photo of her online and went, she's cute. Oh, and she paints. Or if I found a photo of one of her paintings online and went, that's an awesome painting.
I think you know what you
she's
found.
Cute.
I think we all know what you found first.
But, however it turned out, I went, I've interviewed most of them. Can I add words to your awesome paintings? And she said yes. So I am so using her to get ahead in this instance.
Absolutely. So Julia is an artist from Adelaide.
Yes.
Who she likes comedy. She's into the semi-finals of Raw this year.
Tomorrow night.
Oh,
cool.
So that stress probably won't do her any good. She'll probably bomb out horrifically.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, and so what are you doing for the show? What's your job?
Okay, well, you know, I actually have a blog called Stand and Deliver. If you go to standanddeliver.com.au, yes, shameless plug.
That's what the
I don't think this is going to happen, but I want to do it anyway. It's right there. Go right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, go right there.
Right there.
That again, that sounds like you're good at sex. Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's where the business
It's right
is.
there.
Stand and deliver.
It's right there.
It is right there.
It's here.
I had a look
It's
earlier.
right here.
Here's one we prepared earlier.
Yeah.
Right there.
So you've got a blog.
So I've been interviewing comedians forever. I'm a comedy nerd. And so basically I said, you know, I've got all of these interviews. They're terribly, terribly long. Like they're good. It's great writing, but they're really long.
Yeah.
So she said, can you give me, I don't know, whatever fits on an A4 page, less than 200 words. But you know what? They're 200 good words.
And just random words that are awesome?
No, they're awesome, but they're put in a nice order that talk about the comic and the painting.
Okay.
So it was actually a really good challenge. I grew out of it, and the artwork's great. I'm really proud to be involved with her. Like, she's an awesome artist.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
they're good if you've seen the flyers up. And so what are some of the artists or some of the comics that are being...
Tom Gleeson, Akmal Sali, the Doug Anthony All-Stars, Tripod, Kitty Flanagan, Fiona O'Loughlin.
Wow.
I can recite these
And
because I was...
have you interviewed all of those guys?
No, and the challenge is work out where I just went online,
Okay.
or I knew them personally and didn't need to interview them, and which ones were like, my goodness, I've interviewed you so many times, how do I put 10,000 words onto a little A5 sheet of paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't. You cut them down to 200.
Yeah.
And so no, I had a question. It's escaped.
You know what?
Yes?
I had the answer. No, it's gone.
You're worse than me.
It's there.
Here's the answer. That's okay.
42.
Oh man, I freaking forgot it. Anyway.
Oh no, I have the answer to that one.
No, you're gonna do it again,
are you?
Yeah. Shit. Okay, you know what? Stop here.
getting
Get out.
predictable.
No, that's not true. While I think of the answer, we have to do a candy challenge with you. So.
Oh, everyone gets
Do
to do it.
do I keep them in and pretend that they were part of mine?
No, Dan, you have to eat them. That's
I
the
was
whole...
just going to chuck them over
Yeah,
my shoulder.
if you want.
No, now I feel
And make
like
a wish.
I
No,
thought
you
about
can.
it too much. Really?
Yeah. Oh god. Okay, these are yours. Very nice. We'll move this over here.
Is this the same straw that Deanne
No,
used?
it's the end straw. is
No,
over
mine was
there.
yellow.
Oh,
It's okay. It's okay. We'll look
Can I
after
have a
you.
practice before we start?
You can have
I
3
won't
seconds
put
of
one-
practice. 1,
That's
2.
fine.
Okay, good. All right, there's the. You know what? I don't like where that clock is. Can you move the clock around?
I can.
Can you put it
continuously?
there? Can you
Can you put it
there?
right
there?
there?
Put it
right
there.
there.
Oh, nice.
Down. There we go.
It's
Okay.
there.
There's 60 seconds on Deanne's vagina. Oh, pink now. That's.
Well, you know.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I understand.
Hot pink.
Why can't I find it? There we go.
Okay.
Oh,
I think that's all of our problem. Okay, your time starts now, and I get to plug your thing. So, Dom Romeo and Julia Clark are doing an exhibition called Funny People. It is on, I don't even know, it's on at the Urban Cow Studio, which is next to Rhino Room. If you know where Rhino Room is, the pink building, it's also got an art gallery space. It's called the Urban Cow Studio. And it's pretty much running the whole thing. It's like running from 10 till 5 or whenever the exhibition is open. Dan, your bits are jiggling.
I'm trying to follow it, but it's quite tricky.
Wow, Dom, you're motoring along. This is going to be great. Cool. Now, what was the other question I was going to ask? I can't imagine what it would have been. It was something about interviewing artists. Because you've done it so much. I don't even know. You're really concentrating. Most people like grunt or something. Yeah, okay, that's something. Thanks. Cool. All right. Well, Dan, do you have anything to say? No, you're just doing that.
I'm just trying to find the clock.
This is
Am I the worst co-host you've ever
this is
had?
exactly what the internet was made
She
for.
said clock.
Oh,
She did say clock.
okay. That was amazing. So, Deanne, your job now is to count these up. I think this will be a good number. You might even make the board. Can we have a look at the board while we're waiting and see where we got to get to?
9. I won.
Okay, so you've got to get above 22 to get on the board. And we'll put Julia's name up there too,
I don't think that's
suppose.
going to happen. 6, 8,
Oh, really?
10,
You were going
12,
every couple of seconds.
14. Okay, 16, 18.
Ooh.
He's on. 20, 22, 24.
Whoa.
What's 24 and 3? 27, 28.
28?
Yeah.
That's going to be near the
I
top.
demand a recount.
Do you really?
No.
Oh.
All right, well, you can eat them too, or you can give some to Julia.
No,
But don't worry about it.
You don't 28 at once.
Wow! No! I pity Matt Vecchio's going to have to do that next. Excellent. So that was good. Nice. Now I have to ask your opinion on something, but I'm going to do it while your mouth is full.
Yeah, do.
Danny McGinley, what do you think of him?
Danny McGinley's awesome.
Yeah?
The food dude. Very funny guy.
Good, because he's starting his show. He's actually co-hosting tomorrow, but he's got a couple of giveaways for tomorrow. So if you want them, go to the chat room and say, "Give me Food Dude tickets."
Right here.
It's right there.
It's right here. Okay, Danny McGinley.
That's where you eat. Apparently. So Danny McGinley, it's a really good show. He cooks chicken with napalm and like big bursts of flame and stuff. He does all that stuff. So Danny McGinley, it's at Gelatissimo. I think it's at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna write that.
What's the name of the show?
9:30.
It's got a really good name.
It's called
this year.
Food Dude Recipes for Disaster.
Recipes for Disaster. I think that's a great show concept.
Yeah, and it's his difficult second album of it, so he should be good. He's had practice. So yeah, if you want them, chat room, go get tickets. Anything else you need to plug, man?
No, not really. We talked about. Julia's got one other painting that's not in this exhibition of Adam Hills.
Oh yeah.
And I forget what the other exhibition is. But come to the opening tonight, and we'll tell you about the other one.
Oh, that was the question. No, God.
I have this answer. No, I do.
Stop
No,
it.
I don't.
That is the most annoying thing I've ever heard you say. 3
What
times.
about this? No.
No, so the people, because I don't know how to paint. Like, did she just take photos of people, or did
She
sit
did
with
actually. No, they're from photos.
them?
But
Is that cheating? In your opinion, would you say that's cheating?
as someone who grew up drawing comic book, like from Spider-Man from the comic books, no, I think it's top. What an unfair question to ask, you know?
It's a really
I just-
How
good
did you
question.
learn to do comedy? Did you listen to other comics?
No, I was just naturally funny from the get-go.
Right,
That's exactly
right.
how.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I don't think it's cheating. I think that it'd be a real privilege for an artist to be able to have all of their subjects sit before them. But
Now, so when you do like a Helpman Award, is it Helpman? No, what's
I am
the,
on the nominating panel for the Helpman Award for Comedy, yes.
No, not the Helpman Award. What's the Archibald Prize? Is that the other? Portrait?
Oh, we're talking about her again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
the
sorry,
important
mate.
one.
Yeah, we'll talk about you later. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, do you have to sit with them for that, or are there rules? I don't know anything about art. That's the thing.
I must confess, I have not been painted for the Archibalds just yet, so I don't know.
That's a
Maybe
shame.
when I'm a little bit higher up the food chain of fame or whatever it is. I don't know how.
Wait. What do you want to be when you grow up? Like, where do you want to get to?
I just want a job that'll pay.
Okay.
I don't want to be chased by the taxman for the rest of my life. Am I allowed to admit that?
Absolutely. It's the internet. No one's listening.
Struggling.
Oh wow.
I'm painting you.
You have to look at her again. He's doing an
Oh,
Archibald for you.
good. Oh, yeah.
Now, kind of try and look at the screen,
Without looking
Without
at
looking
it,
at the screen.
Without moving.
or you can really quick. Nah.
I've ruined it.
I tell you what, Deanne, do you want to try and take
I
his
did want
spot?
to try to get in, but
But try and do a spot so that he
it's
can
so
see what.
tricky.
Okay.
Okay, here's my water.
All right. We'll see if this is anything.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to look at me.
Tell
Come
me when
closer.
I'm-
Stop. Go up. Okay, that's no down. Too much. Down, back. No, forward. Sorry, forward. Hold. Now
that
tilt
alright?
your head up. There.
Perfect.
That's what you look like just then. Now turn your head real quickly and see if you can see it.
Oh, look, I'm rocking the pink
kind of.
skullet. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
neat.
you know who you look like? You look like the jazz guy from The Simpsons, the one that Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like.
Totally.
He died. That was a
Good
sad
work,
day.
Maz.
Okay, all right. I think we're good.
Look, it's you.
You've got a fish heart for some reason. Okay, excellent. Well, this wasn't really about you at all, was it? We should. So plug your website again and what? Do you update it regularly or is it?
Oh, look, you can tell when I'm unemployed. There are updates. When I'm actually getting paid to do work, I don't update very often.
Okay.
So you're saying it's not really a passion for you, this website?
Just comedy in general.
Is that cheating?
It's not true. It's not true. It is a passion for me because I get to put everything in. Whereas if someone says, "Well, we want an interview, we want 500
Fill up an
words,"
A5.
or
Yeah.
"I've got a painting, fill up an A5 with 200 words," although that was fun. But with the blog, I get to be as indulgent as I want.
Yeah.
There are no ads. You know,
Oh.
I'm not just sort of making ads more palatable for an audience like magazines do. I'm writing because I want to on my blog. And there are some great interviews. I've
Yeah.
interviewed some great people.
Deanne's on there.
Deanne's on. That's what I was leading to.
Was that your most
It's
recent
there.
one?
No. Who was my most recent one? My most recent one was a plug for the DVD that Dan Towns is filming. Had
Yeah.
just filmed yesterday at
Oh,
the
great.
comedy store. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. I remember it. And Dave Williams is doing one as well.
That was the week before.
So
I
are they
missed
doing
that
like a
one.
season of DVDs there?
No,
or?
no, I just think that when they get the idea and the Sunday's the night that's free and it's a good venue, good size, good shape to bung cameras. Yeah.
And can people still listen to you interviewing comics on the old episodes of the podcast still up there?
No, they're not there. I don't
no.
know what happened. I mean, I own copies, but I don't actually own copies because I was working for someone. So I'd love to sneak them back up there or leak them by BitTorrent.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But there was a contract that I signed saying, all right, you own it, but, you know...
I thought you did some like yourself though as well.
Oh, yeah, there are, aren't there? There's those other ones on part of... Yeah. Man, you know more about me than I do.
I know. Well, that's kind of like how this has all come about.
You're starting to scare me.
Yeah.
What do you mean how this came about? You mean I own a piece of this?
No, yeah, there are no rights. I tell you, you can have. I think we paid you an M&M's just
You
then.
did. I had my
28
fill.
M&Ms.
Yeah. Do we have the
28.
thing for him? Okay, so now this is you on the scoreboard.
You're on the board.
You're like healthily 4th position. That's great.
Yeah, I want to know how No Blinding Light got 35.
Which one was No Blinding Light? Were they the ones with the guy who liked to suck things? Yeah, they were.
Circular Breathing played the Didge.
No, he was a homosexual.
What did he do? What was it like?
I don't know.
Okay.
And then they were like, this guy is great at this stuff, and they brought him in. He's a musician that was just kind of watching.
See,
And
I
so they
told
subbed
you
him
it
in.
had to do with sex.
I know, and he was great at it, and like hats off. I was a little curious, to be honest with you. I was like, wow, this translates well. Anyway, so I can't leave on that. So plug the show one more time.
Okay, at 6 o'clock this evening, we are launching the Funny People exhibition at the Urban Cow Gallery above the Rhino Rooms. It's going to be lots of fun. Tom Gleeson, I forgot to mention, Tom Gleeson's launching. How's
That would be a good thing to put in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Tom Gleeson's doing a great show at the Rhino Rooms.
And
too.
because it's sold out, this was probably the only chance you actually get to see him in person.
Yeah, there you go. So come along.
Go see Tom Gleeson.
Pretty good. When we come back, we're going to find out about Mind Traveller and the stuff going at the World's End Hotel.
You're watching Festival Fishbowl live from PJ O'Brien's.